lynching queens, but he dodged Vietnam. 5 deferments, bone spurs was the kind. You flew Epstein's jet 7 times. Flights logged for all to see. With Marla, Tiffany, and his crew, those flights are recorded history. You called Epstein terrific, said he liked younger women as fun. Then denied ties when he was charged in 19. Did a 180 undone. Your name's in his flight logs, contact lists, documented plainly. And that 2003 letter with nude sketch and secrets, later denied faintly. Maria called you leering in his offices day by day. You say you cut contact, but records show otherwise won't go away. MAGA once cheered for truth. They now ask why you froze files so tight. When supporters demand release, you stayed silent in broad daylight. I'm sorry you voted for Trump. You believed his promise of honesty, but he buried truth behind silent walls, revealing hypocrisy. You thought he'd fight corruption, but corruption wore his name. Now you wonder why filings vanish when MAGA calls his bluff in their game. Term, civic space declined, press and protest lost rights. Troops sent to cities, silenced crowds, even journalists felt the bites. Journalists jailed and BR defunded, public media lost its lights. Pro-Palestinian groups suppressed by legal force during fights. He signed EOs punishing law firms, handling civil rights cases. Firms dropped client to avoid retribution from DOJ's embraces. 9 firms settled, pledged $1 billion in pro bono plans aligned. All firms had to bow to pressure tied directly to your command line. Your Band-Aid funding removed programs, government funding you declined. Targeted Perkins, Coy, and Paul Weiss, overday bias redefined. You refused to release Epstein files, claimed no client list could be found. Still your name leaked in documents, denials echoed unbound. Promoted investor buys just before pause and tariffs echoed as insider play. Accepted a $400 million jet from Qatar, ethics watchdogs cried foul that day. Forced Smithsonian to remove impeachment references in their halls, erased your impeachments from exhibit displays under censorship calls. Withdrew from Paris Agreement, purged climate offices, muted crisis phrase. Rolled back air and water rules, fuel donors, lined your halls ablaze. Secret war memos leaked at NSC, national security in disarray. Oversight failures blamed on your leadership, bipartisan vows and fray. MAGA once cheered for truth. They now ask why you froze files so tight. When supporters demand release, you stayed silent in broad daylight. I'm sorry you voted for Trump. You believed his promise of honesty, but he buried truth behind silent walls, revealing hypocrisy. You thought he'd fight corruption, but corruption wore his name. Now you wonder why filings vanish when MAGA calls his bluff in their game. You sold accountability, truth, but documents reveal your track. When MAGA starts questioning, they see the record you hold back. I'm sorry you voted for Trump.